All right, boys and girls, we're on another road trip, and this time it's taking me back to Indiana, which is where I just came from PRI. While I was actually at PRI, I found a online auction, and it had a bunch of CNC machines, and I am really wanting to get into a CNC mill, but needless to say, I didn't get a CNC mill because I talked with some people at PRI, and I think we may be working out a deal on me getting a 3-axis CNC mill, press brake, and a plasma table. But that's all kind of not set in stone, and that's all to be determined. But either way, I still did what I shouldn't have done and registered for this auction. I say what I shouldn't have done, but I really should have done it because I should have done this a long time ago. Just being around Dennis and being around his shop has made me realize how many tools I do not have, and that's a lot. And if you're a craftsman, which I'm obviously I've never stopped learning, but the more I learn that I need good tools. And this auction had a whole tool and die business going out, just completely going out. Everything's getting sold, everything's getting liquidated. So I bid on a bunch of stuff, and I'm talking, I've got 3 or 4 lots, which is just a bins full of carbide end mills, drills, cutters, just all kinds of stuff. I got a rolling bandsaw, I got a Bridgeport mill, I got a clawsing drill press, I got 11 roll around carts because I really want to make floating butcher's block between the 2 big beams in my building, and then roll the roll around carts under that, so that way they can be stored in there and out of the way. But needless to say, I bought so much stuff for pennies on a dollar that the auction ended yesterday at 10 a.m. and I was still a couple hours from home in Arkansas going to pick up some sheet metal. And so I got home, dropped that stuff off, loaded my trailer up, and I drove through the night to Indiana, where I then met my dad at his house. So now I'm in my truck and trailer, he's got his truck and trailer, and we're heading to Fort Wayne to try and load this whole lot of things that I bought. I bought a crap ton of stainless, brass, and aluminum raw material, a bunch of steel bar stock, everything that I believe I can use to make a lot of parts. So I'm super excited. It was kind of I was just kind of winging it, and it was kind of a sporadic decision, but I'm actually sorry I'm going over concrete and it really sucks. But anyway, it was I wanted to not take a step back from business, but focus more on getting Uncle Sam done and getting Eddie's car done. But oh my goodness gracious, I see asphalt. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're on asphalt now. But I didn't want to take a step back from business, but I wanted to focus more on getting Uncle Sam done and getting Eddie's car done. But again, the production side of things is going so well, I couldn't ignore the opportunities that are being presented. So I jumped on the opportunity to get this big bunch of tools and take my shop to what I believe will be a whole new level. So I'm really excited. I'm excited to keep learning about machining. It's something that's like a new passion of mine that I have no idea what I'm doing, I have no experience in, but I really want to learn about it, and I really want to get good at it. So I'm investing in my future, and I'm taking you guys along with me. Shoo-wee, boys, look at all this. Big chunks of aluminum, just solid bar stock. We got all kinds of stuff. This, I believe this is supposed to be brass. Whole bunch of stainless rod, and I got this whole cart too. Oh, look at that. All that steel.
Would you like me to back the trailer up to that door? Or?
Just Told Papa he's gonna owe me dinner after all his help I'm giving him today. What do you think?
You bought everything but the kitchen sink here.
Wow, chicka, wow, wow. That drill press is a lot bigger than I imagined.
Yeah, well, it's definitely tall.
All right, boys, I got a whole lot of a bunch. This is for my mill, but I got so many cutters, taps, end mills, more end mills. I got drills, and I got a bunch of cutters over here. I don't even know how to use or what they're even for. I got a knurling. You can knurl stuff with this. That's really cool. Some of this stuff is brand new. Brand new cutters. Don't even know what they are. I'm gonna learn how to use them. Some of these things are huge too. I don't even know what that one is. Look at some. Where's the big boys at? Oh yeah. This one's been used and abused. Look at that thing. I don't even know what that is. This is a major score. Check this one out. Look at all these brand new end mills. These aren't new, but there's a bunch of new ones in here. 3, 4, 2 single flutes. Look at all this material. I've got enough material to last me a lifetime. And this isn't even the half of it. Got 1/2-inch plate, a whole bunch. This is a huge chunk of brass, huge chunk of aluminum, more aluminum, a bunch of aluminum, square stock, rectangle bar stock. Okay, billet round stuff. Big boy billet, come on. All right, boys, we got everything home to Papaw Todd's, and these are gonna stay here for now. The rest of the stuff's gonna go back with me so I can clean it and organize it, but here's a closer look. Old Bridgeport, I think it's a Series 1, maybe what they call them, I can't remember. But I just learned how to rotate the head so that way it'll fit under the carport, because Dad tried to take the carport out with him last night. But this drill press is way bigger than I thought it was. I mean, it's literally as big as this mill. So really excited about this thing. I'm just super pumped to get to learn this. So super happy with my purchases. I can't wait to show you guys all the bits and drills. I don't even know what to call them all. The end mills and taps and bits and cutters and everything that I got, and just all the little tools that, like those right there. You can't have a mill without those tools, because they fit every single one of these that I just used to move this. So I'm really happy that I bought a running operation. So super pumped, boys. Now I'm going to, finally got some sleep, so now I'm going to take my trailer back to Arkansas, and then Dad's gonna come in a couple of weeks to help me work on Uncle Sam. So he's gonna bring these bad boys with him, and I will be ready. I will be cleaned up, organized, and ready to actually install these when he gets there. So, all right, boys, made it back to Arkansas, and Dennis and I have actually already kind of went through all this stuff. And there's one box of stuff that I gave to him that was a whole bunch of what is it called? Boring bars for a lathe. I don't have a lathe, so that's what a lot of this stuff is. But there's so much stuff in here. I looked up how much this one piece of brass right here is, and that one piece of brass is $1,300. And I didn't even look up the correct size. I looked up 4 foot. I think this is 5 foot. And then I've got another like 10-foot stick of it right here. So that's probably, I'd say $2,000 maybe. So these 2 sticks right here pay double what I have in all of this material. So that makes you pretty dang happy. There's so much just aluminum. There's more aluminum, brass, stainless. There's like white nylon. I'm not sure if it's nylon or not. Whatever that is, plastic. Thin strips right here of brass. More brass, stainless, aluminum, everything in here. That's my hood for Uncle Sam. I had to pick that up the other day, but so much stuff I bought. Look at all of this. There's hexagon stock, square stock, round stock. These are all just, I mean, brand new bits. And a lot of them, Dennis was looking at, like that's like a keyway cutter bit, brand new. A lot of those are all brand new. Excuse me. I'm new here. I think I paid 50 bucks for this 3-jaw chuck. I've got a smaller 2-jaw chuck around here somewhere that I paid like 50 bucks for. I've got a crap ton. End mills, drill bits, more end mills, rotary table. Paid 150 bucks for this big, it's like a 12-inch rotary table. I think I paid 60 bucks for that machine vise. I mean, look how, this stock goes all the way up to here. I've got 10, 15-foot pieces of all kinds of stuff. More drill bits. There's a whole bunch of screws and stuff. I've got a magnetic chuck, a bunch of taps, a bunch of big drills, more. I think I may have already showed you guys this one. Oh yeah, this is like a smaller, not smaller, but a shorter boring bar. So this goes in a lathe, and then you can turn the inside of something down with that cutter right there. Oh, this is for, that's just thread. I don't even know. I bought the contents of a rack and didn't know what I was getting. I got a big chunk of aluminum, or that, actually that's steel, a whole bunch of billet aluminum in that rack. I didn't even know it was on it. I just paid 20 bucks for it. And then there's actually a whole bunch more billet pieces of steel like that already cut. Where are they? They're over there. That's the aluminum. Oh, there's the billet steel pieces, all of them all already cut. There's some more aluminum. Got a nice circular saw that came in the contents of that cart. This is my rolling bandsaw. I paid 600 bucks for this bandsaw. 3-phase bandsaw is probably, I don't even know what it is new, but it's a lot more than 600 bucks. I paid $20 for a nice little belt sander that I don't have. And then these, I've got 1, 2 of those. There's one more over there. That's for tapping. This told me those are for tapping. Like if I want to tap something on the lathe, or not the lathe, the mill, when it drills down, once it stops, it bottoms out and it reverses the rotation so it comes back up so it doesn't break the bit or anything. So I have a lot of time going through stuff like this to find out what I have carbide bits for, what I don't have carbide bits for, what is useful to me, what is not. Again, this machinist drawer over here, this machinist cabinet, it is full of brand new end mills that you guys already saw. And I bought 11 carts. So my plan is to do one big butcher block, like a floating butcher block between 2 big I-beams, and make it high enough that I can store all these carts under it. So that way the shop stays pretty organized and I have a lot more storage space and walking room. So I just have to get all this stuff out, get it cleaned, get it organized, figure out what's what, and then start learning. Dennis told me, he said, you have so much potential here now. You have a lifetime of bits and taps and just fitting, and not fittings, but the tooling and material, that now the only thing limiting me is my imagination, which I have a huge imagination. So all that's left to do is put in the work. So I'm really excited. But for now, I'm gonna get a couple carts out and I'm gonna go get to work on Johnny, which you'll see in the next video, that I already had a bunch of issues with. And then I'm gonna get to work on Uncle Sam, which you'll see in the video after that. So I've got a bunch of videos lined up, and I'm just excited to be back at the shop, working on my stuff, getting my shop lined out. I put some door seals on my garage door earlier. I put some cellophane over the front walls to keep the heat in. It's pretty warm today, but it's been getting really cold at night, so I'm trying not to spend every dime I have in natural gas. So things are good, boys. I don't know how long this video will be. It's probably a little shorter one, but thanks for tagging along. Again, it's just about New Year's, and the sales this year from NBI were like 10 times more than I ever thought they could be. I've done numbers that I never even thought were possible, and it's put me in places where now I can try to grow and expand more. And I just appreciate everybody watching the YouTube channel. That helps me a lot, and also ordering stuff from my website, you know, the suspension parts, stuff like that. The more I grow, the more parts I can make. I know I'm busy right now and I haven't got the C10 or the Chevelle stuff done, but I'm just trying to get the shop set up to be able to handle and do the numbers that I want. I don't want to grow so fast that I can't keep up, because right now, between trying to grow and just keep up with the orders I have on the small parts, it's like it's like two full-time jobs. But you know, that's mixed in with trying to get cars, you know, trying to build my car, work on Johnny, get Eddie's car done, all that. So I'm just trying to get the shop set up to where maybe I can hire a few people, and I can have the machinery and the material and the facility to house people, because I feel like that's one thing I lacked before. And now, you know, the sky's kind of the limit, and I just appreciate everybody's patience. But again, 2023 was literally the best year of my life. It's went by in the blink of an eye, but I can't think of any better way that I could have spent it. I've done the things I wanted to do with the people I wanted to do it with, and I just appreciate every one of you. So hope everybody has a good new year, and I'm gonna get back to work.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah.